New at 10 tonight, renewed calls for a change at the top in South Suburban Dalton.
Of course, we are talking about Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Jamont Terry was there as residents lined up to give her an earful. Jamont.
Our favorite.
Eric and Joe, tonight's regular scheduled Village Hall meeting turned into political antics where the opponents for Mayor Tiffany Henyard say they're counting the days until she is voted out. But the mayor insisting she isn't giving up or losing that seat. Monday night's Dalton Village meeting started 30 minutes late.
We are awaiting Mayor Henyard to arrive. We will give another 5 minutes.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard delayed the meeting with no explanation.
Ghetto.
It gave residents something quickly to complain about.
Just sacrificed 32 minutes to
32?
an individual that doesn't give a damn about anybody's time but hers. Okay?
Mayor Henyard listened as one by one, residents gave her an earful.
Very much so concerned about this culture of corruption.
They spoke about the change they want to see.
Clean House 2025, and clock is ticking. The clock is ticking.
That was the ongoing theme as people took more personal jabs at the mayor.
We cannot let her get back and to be the mayor, and we already know she's not gonna win that supervisor seat. That is done.
They heard.
The mayor threw her own verbal punches.
The disrespect that you guys displayed at that mic is unbelievable.
While the FBI continues its probe into the village and questions still remain about the village spending, Henyard drives 1 point home.
I have the seat now, whether you like it or not. I am your mayor.
And about her losing that seat in 2025, she told the crowd,
I won my seat by 82%. Know this. I am going to come through on a landslide just like Trump did. I will be victorious in the upcoming election.
We're not your damn subjects. We are your bosses. We are the citizens of Dalton. And you will not continue to treat us like this because you are on the way out.
Chicago.
Chicago.
The people of Dalton have suffered.
Chicago.
They have suffered from this woman right here, bro.
I mean, how corrupt is Chicago?
Didn't she change the law where they get the next person get a low pay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
like
way lower pay.
It's like 23,000 or else less
so
than that.
nobody wants to do it. That's why.
It's like 37,000.
Just so no one takes the position.
Well, it's probably somebody up money. They're probably gonna do it.
She been stealing money.
Man, she just a hater, man. That's crazy. That's insane.
She's terrible.
Breaking news tonight at 10. One of Tiffany Henyard's jobs is at risk. The embattled Thornton Township supervisor wanted to run for re-election, but after this rowdy caucus tonight, her name will not be on the ballot.
Our Jamont Terry has been following the South Suburban political drama for years now. He is live with what happened and Henyard's emotional reaction.
He looks like Will.I.am.
Erica and Joe, Tiffany Henyard likes to tell people, quote, let me educate you on how this works. Well, tonight you can say she was schooled on how the Democratic caucus works right here in Thornton Township. You can also say that she flunked out because her name is not appearing on the ballot. Folks lined up early and in the code for the Thornton Township Democratic Caucus. Everyone outside and those inside the auditorium were here to vote on who will be the Democratic nominees in the township, including the coveted supervisor position. And Tuesday night's caucus left the current supervisor, Tiffany Henyard, fuming.
You didn't run none of this the right way. Illegal.
That's Henyard pleading her case to committeeman, State Senator Napoleon Harris. As a committeeman, Harris set the rules Tuesday night, the first caucus in Thornton Township in nearly 30 years.
The person who says this seems to be outdated, you say what to that?
People in Thornton Township may be new to caucuses because they haven't had them in a while, but this has been the tradition for many other townships around the state.
And those in this room came out to see if Henyard would get the nomination, an uphill battle for the controversy surrounding her administration. Henyard was not in favor of the caucus.
I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal.
This is illegal in your opinion?
Illegal.
Okay. So let's talk about it. I mean, your concern is you brought people in, free bus.
All the people outside, they let one person in.
Henyard used Thornton Township buses to transport supporters, mostly seniors. Yet many of the supporters did not get inside the packed auditorium of 600 people.
This is a process that's been going on way before me. And it's just, I'm exercising my rights as the committeeman to hold a caucus.
And it is legal. When it was all said and done, the caucus voted and Henyard did not get the nomination. Yet listen to who the caucus placed on the ballot.
The Democratic slate that would represent Thornton Township at the April 1st consolidated election reads as follows. For Supervisor, Napoleon Harris.
Him.
Henyard left emotional and upset when her name will not appear on the April ballot, to the pleasure of many in the room.
That was lit.
That is so funny.
I think it's very unfair that I don't get a chance to make the decision of who I want where.
And who did you want to vote for?
I wanted to vote for Tiffany. She came late.
Wow.
And then she had an attitude because they couldn't get in.
Henyard can only become a write-in candidate,
Look, she leaving
which
in that black
supporters
truck.
say is not impossible.
I think enough people know her name to write her name in, and I believe we could still win it.
Wow, she has supporters.
Now, to break it down,
That's
tonight's
crazy.
caucus,
You
Bro,
know,
the supporters she brought were from the
those
old
are
folks
people.
home.
That was a black dude. He was supporting her. He wasn't that old.
That look like the light skinned
the
sheriff.
citizen bands, bro.
He don't look like the sheriff. That was the corrupt.
Those are the bands
Nah,
from
he
the
wasn't
township.
That wasn't him.
That wasn't him.
You light skinned dude? Nah, that wasn't him.
The fact that she still has
about the
supporters just
sheriff.
shows how stupid people are. You guys are dumb.
She's literally like a. Didn't Tommy G pull up over there?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that was.
But you don't know who's getting paid under the rug too. So you don't know who's benefiting. That's
But
usually be the problem.
For this little township, she is shipping supporters. Let's leave it at that. Definition of corrupt, bro.
Of tonight's caucus, she calls the process unfair.
Us here at Thornton Township, we always had a primary. Always. We never not had a primary where 10,000 residents come out and express who they want.
In just 2 hours, Thornton Township residents will get to slate their candidate for supervisor, clerk, highway commissioner, and 4 trustee seats. Democratic Committeeman Senator Napoleon Harris is hosting the caucus. Harris is also expected to throw his own name in the hat for supervisor. Tiffany Henyard has been supervisor in Thornton Township for 2 years.
Better watch
She's been
out, Harris.
criticized for lack of transparency on spending. Monthly meetings have also been stalled as Henyard and the board continue to battle over a vacant trustee seat. Henyard says she will indeed attend tonight's caucus to win support from residents.
Can I ask you a real question? Is it really worth it? In terms of just everything that you've gone through.
I want to show the youth of today and tomorrow what it looks like to come out of controversy. Yes, y'all done ran my name through the mud and did everything, but guess what? As you pull the dirt on me, I must grow from it, and I will grow from it because I done went through it, but now I'm gonna grow from it.
She said, as you pour the dirt on me, I'ma grow from it.
Yeah.
Like a flower that blooms. Okay.
Delusional.
The level of narcissism this woman possesses
it's high.
That's what somebody I seen on the internet. They said that's what the whole Democratic Party ran off of was narcissism.
That is the sound of an auditorium full of Tiffany Henyard opponents rejecting her nomination for Thornton Township Supervisor in the party's first township caucus in decades.
How you ain't let the people be heard?
As she protested the process, arguing her supporters were still waiting to be let inside.
Guys, have a good night, eat the food, and be merry. This meeting is adjourned.
Hey, be safe, Harris.
The meeting lasted only moments, but it was strategized beforehand. State Senator Napoleon Harris is the Democratic committeeman for Thornton Township. He alone decides whether to hold a primary election or a caucus. Amid the turmoil tied to embattled Supervisor Henyard, Harris chose a caucus and won the nomination.
The Democratic nominee for supervisor is Napoleon Harris.
Henyard walked out of the meeting and
Shout out
into a
Harris.
waiting SUV without speaking to us, but here's what she said before the caucus began.
They can't beat me. If they could beat me, they would have went to the polls.
Well, I'm scared of her.
Tonight if you don't get the Democratic Party's nomination?
What do you mean? I will be victorious tonight. You will see.
Y'all
My
being
people
scared,
they're not gonna go nowhere.
She finna
The
get
show
that.
will go on.
The fact she has
Her
so many
allies now
supporters is
figuring out their next
crazy to me.
steps
This is the biggest. This is the biggest. This is a fraud.
to fight the result.
This is criminal. I would easily say hundreds of people that were not allowed in to be a part of the process.
Who is this? I thought that was R. Kelly in the back.
Price.
And we did hear quite a few
He for
complaints.
sure getting some bread. Or he hitting that ass.
That's interesting that she has so many supporters. So many people still ride with her, despite the fact that she's misusing their money. She's abusing power.
Bro,
so much evidence too.
It's literally well documented.
It's overly
FBI
documented.
has launched an investigation.
Las Vegas.
Watch Tommy G video and you will know.
No,
$500 at a steakhouse.
You can't get over the bitch better have my money.
Like they made a documentary about her.
People see that and said, I still want to vote for her.
Hey,
they probably don't.
Delusional.
Well, those are old people. They probably not on the internet like that.
Delusional.
High level.
I ain't
Seem
gonna say the word today.
It's sad to say this, but in my lifetime, all the corrupt people I have seen have been stealing money.
Democratic.
It's all Democratic. I ain't never. They probably is some Republicans out there.
It is. Matt Gaetz exposed one.
Give them two.
But I mean,
And that was with stocks. But she really stealing money from the city.
She's directly taking tax dollars on the township card and spending it on personal use.
Detroit, Chicago, we have seen it. New Orleans.
Security, getting people whacked.
Hey, Harris,
she a mob boss.
Harris actually better be careful.
She a real mob boss.
But actually shipping people to this event is actually the most insane I've ever seen.
I'm surprised she don't got immigrants still.
About their senior citizens, bro.
Those are regular people that was being shipped there on that goddamn short bus, mental ill bus.
That was the township bus.
Idiot bus. It was little. They got a mental illness.
Wow.
She trying to stand on 10, dog.
She got bread behind this.
This is ghetto.
She came in there.
This is so ghetto.
This is a Boondocks episode.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all would have been hyped.
Oh, I'd have been turned.
Start him backflips in that bit.
Martin Luther King Drive. Oh.
She tried to talk over him. They said,
they said it's over with.
They said, say
You ain't shipping supporters?
Whole stadium turned up.
He said, get out of here.
Whole gymnasium turned up.
Get out of here.
They standing up.
Get out of here. No, yeah, she's voted out.
No.
She's out. She's a wrap. It's a wrap.
If that many people in your town don't agree with you, might as well go.
People been riding around this so many videos. Everyone hates her there.
Obviously, not everyone.
Well, the people that's making bread on side with her.
I think all those people were making bread.
There's
no way.
Some are just mentally ill.
They got strong arm and support.
They said there's 100 of them.
Hey.
Goodbye.
I would want to leave. That's so disrespectful. Bitch better have my money.
Get out of there.
Why are you talking?
Yo, this is crazy.
Hey, y'all better be safe for real. Hey, I pray for everybody in Chicago. Be safe. Tiffany on the loose.
Yeah.
She is angry.
It's a wrap for you.
And she,
she the mob.
We know it might get involved over this little ass township.
The Democratic slate that will represent Thornton Township at the April 1st consolidated election reads as follows. For Supervisor, Napoleon Harris.
You ready to sell your beer?
Yeah, she over.
Hey, I respect it.
He said, I'm taking over, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Gonzalez. Mary Yvonne.
Hey, this is hilarious, bro.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for coming out.
If you get the white man up out of there. Before it go down.
They don't got a microphone for him or something?
Yeah.
There's no way everybody in
It's
there
over
can hear
with.
him.
They just hear the hammer. That's it.
There's no way everybody in there can hear him.
Get her out of here. It's a wrap for her.
She's gone. That's what matters.
Oh, that's hilarious, guys.
You know, I enjoyed this. You know, this is what you get, Tiffany Henyard.
This is democracy.
You're a bad person. You're selfish. You're narcissistic, and justice has been served.
She said, "This isn't a dictatorship,"
and she was doing a dictatorship.
She said, "This is illegal, illegal, ma'am."
I'm sorry, man. Like I said earlier, only people I have been seeing corrupt is Democratic mayors.
It's time to get Brandon Johnson ass up out of there. Chicago's just looking bad, guys. Yeah, Chicago red. Hey, we got to get these corrupt mayors out of there. Denver,
the wave, bro.
Hopefully the Denver. Oh no, he backtracked on that. You know, so that's the only ones on my list. Really, is Tiffany and Brandon. Honestly, I ain't got no more.
Well, the New Orleans mayor, she
I never heard too much.
Oh, they said she corrupt too. They said she another Tiffany.
No.
Word on the street.
Hey,
the
if it's high violence and crime,
if
it's high violence, crime, and
what?
High violence, crime, and
what?
Don't play.
I don't know, bro.
You know,
what,
bro?
What we all wearing right now?
Wow. All right.
Hey.
Not too much, brother.
I assume that it might be corrupt. Hey, not for real though. Bro,
lately I've been thinking that.
Actually, I've heard so many stories of black people taking money from like districts of schools and shit, like black districts. It happens a lot. So, I mean, hey, I didn't know it happened on this level. So, it happens on all levels, guys. I mean,
there's corruption
y'all
everywhere.
see it, man. This is hilarious, guys. Hey, bye, Tiffany, guys. Brandon Johnson, your ass next.